Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Just trying to figure out my my thing. Welcome back to my 100 day challenge series on IGTV, and which is actually my candid IGTV playlist on YouTube. Um, I just like you think you got it all set up and you got the boogers out of your nose and you got everything's going, things are going, and then all of a sudden you can't talk. Okay, so I'm here. You will see that weekend videos, my Friday through Sunday, were recorded like right at the beginning of me starting to set up my closet. So it's gonna look like I went backwards, but it's just I'm time traveling with this thing and it's actually kind of fun. So before I get started on my recap of the weekend, which is my depression slash offense mashup, I'm going to show you this beautiful thing that I got in the mail yesterday from Wogun Art. That's WOGUN.ART on Instagram, or well, you'll get the rest from Instagram. Oh, sorry. Okay. So now, let me just introduce it to you. Okay. Thank you for all your support. I hope you enjoy your superpower print, Wara. Thank you, Wara. So Wara Agansanya is an emerging Nigerian American abstract expressionist artist whose work is a compelling, minimal but complex exploration of color and their harmonies with each other. Based out of Los Angeles, California, Ogunsanya uses the word ayo, meaning joy in Yoruba, to describe the passion and inspiration behind her art that is rich in color and emotion. Her art lies in more than the finesse of a layering of individual marks, but in her uncodified set of rules about how far to go and when to stop, in which chaos becomes order. Wonderful. I think she gave me one on accident, but just like the elephant necklaces, is mine. I'm not giving it back. So I actually have two postcards. Um, and this is exactly what the piece of art that I bought looks like. And it says, "Your voice is your superpower." And, of course, that was perfect. That's the one that I was like, oh, yeah, I'm getting that because it's perfect for what I'm going, this chapter in my life. Um, so it says, "Leaning into the light 2020. I'm leaning into the light, y'all. Look at it. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Maybe I'll put it in here. But for now, I'm going to put it right there. Okay. And maybe it won't fall. Cool. I'm decorating my little studio. So now, um, all right. So I think there was something that I had left out. Oh, sorry, you guys. One more thing. One more thing. A few weeks ago, I said I was going to try these, and I never did. I never opened them up. My kids are still asleep. It's morning. I only have 10 subscribers, but if there is one of the 10 who got up this morning at 3 a.m. thinking that I was going to have a video up, forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm trying. I really am. Not hard enough. I did wake up, like, I think at 2, but my body was like, nah, lay right down. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay? Don't worry. So far, Friday through Sunday, Friday through Tuesday, you're good for 3 a.m. We'll see about tomorrow. So, it's not bad. think this is exactly what I needed right now. So soothes and cools nasal airways. It's called Breathe. doTERRA Breathe. Um, they are respiratory drops, all natural. I don't know if my kids are gonna like them, but I'm gonna put it here so they can find it. Looks like it's hidden from them. That's when they find things the best. Okay, let's move some stuff out of the way. So over the weekend, Sabbath Saturday and Super Save Sunday, episode 4. I'm guessing I'm gonna get all up on this thing. Okay. I have to put this. Oh, you know what? After you move it so many times, it unscrews. I know. I'm still where I'm. You'll see. I was struggling. These videos that are coming up on the weekend, I was really struggling with this too. But we'll just have to see when it is not a struggle anymore. I thought that if I put it up to my mouth, my little green. Anyways, so Sabbath Saturday, Super Save Sunday, episodes 4. I talked about depression and offense. And like I said, when it comes to offense, I've been on both sides. I've been the one to offend, and I have been offended. And the interesting thing, when I was growing up, like I said, I grew up in a church, and it was a predominantly Black church. And so everyone there was like family to me. And it was a very good thing until it wasn't. Because also with that, um, there was a lot of, let me put this right, a lot of vocal um, expression, a lot of openness, not like open mindedness, but open mouthedness, where people felt very open to um, just directly telling you how they feel about you, how they feel about your actions, how they feel about your plans and aspirations, that you probably should have never shared with them. Um, and um, for me, like now, like today, if you tell me how you feel about me today, so this is the good part because I have been conditioned, and I have had to basically teach myself and practice not being offended and not taking things personally. And I'll tell you why. But so today, if you should tell me something that you don't like about me, or tell me, that something I did something to you, either I'm like either way, I'm gonna be like, okay, whatever. Um, Either it's gonna be used as content, or I'm just gonna like really let it go and like whatever, who cares? I'm sure there's a lot of things that have been said to me or about me in the last few years that just like really like literally went down my back like quack quack, water off a duck's back. um, I said quack quack, water off a duck's back, and I laughed a little bit because not only did I rhyme, but it sounded like I said dove. So I was like, should I correct that? But I said, I meant to say duck. I tried to say duck, but my mouth said duck. So, um, anyways, so the reason why is because when I was younger, not knowing about mental health, not knowing all the things that we can easily learn on Instagram today about how we should let people treat us, etc., etc. It um it put me in depression. It made me depressed, literally, physically, in every aspect. People always telling me, and it's not something I did not know. Like there were, I remember my great aunt, still alive, praise the Lord, um, um, Beatrice Jackson. She saw me down one day, and um, I had just gotten news from one of my friends. She's a very good friend, but like I said, we were kids. She didn't know. She did not know the rule that we all know today about letting other people talk about your friends and not defending them, but instead going to your friend and telling them what these other people said. We didn't know that that was a bad thing back then. And so my friend had just let me know that, all the girls on the dance team are talking about how I think I'm better than everyone else. Now let me tell you my background. Before we started going to my uncle's church, my uncle's church was kind of like the outlet. It was my mom's idea of like weaning us off of the life that we had been living, which was um, professional dance. My brother and I were a part of a professional dance studio when we were very young. Um, and I I go into this church, praise dance situation coming out of a professional dance studio. So of course, I get it. Of course, they're going to be like, "Oh, she thinks she dances better than everybody else. Where did she come from?" Right? Okay, so this was years later. I've been here. Like I know these people. And so she saw me and she's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, all the girls think that I think I'm better than they are. And she was like, "You know what? If people are saying that about you, then you are better than they are." And you know, I tried to really like live that, like keep it in my heart, but it didn't come around till like way later. Like today, look, if you if you have enough time to talk about me in a group setting, if you have enough time to really come together and have a meeting about me while I'm not there, like maybe I am better than you. So, um, so now, um, but it didn't really click until later on in life. And as I got older and being in that situation, like what she said didn't really help me at the time. It was like, huh, but it didn't really help me because um, I was still in it. It was still happening. I knew people didn't like me. I knew for a long time the people acted like they liked me, but they were really still a part of the group of people that trash me, right? So, and it went on for a long time, and um, I know that and by now it would be a very gaslit situation because either people don't remember how they treated me or they still believe that how they treated me was like somehow right. Um, but it made me really depressed. It caused me like when I go to church for Jesus, right? That's my motivation. That's my intention. My intention is to go to church, praise the Lord, do whatever God tells me to do, for His kingdom, whatever I'm there for, whether it's singing with the kids or what have you. Um, I do whatever I need to do in my own like mental capacity. Like there were times where I just had to quit something for the same reason I'm talking about, right now, because um, I was very depressed, and I didn't know at the time that when I would cut something off, because it was like I'm doing all this stuff in the church, like I'm doing A, B, C, and D, right? If C and D make me feel like not coming to church, I can't do those things anymore. And I didn't know that I was making like mental health decisions at the time. Um, but man, I'd be so depressed that there were some Sundays where I just didn't even wake up. And I don't care what you guys expect me to do today. I can't get out of bed, and that's just how it is. But um, I feel like I've talked for a very long time, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Maybe work on tomorrow's video. I don't know. My kids are still asleep, so while they're asleep and before this door opens, I'm gonna end this video. Go ahead and like, subscribe, check out my Instagram, and I also have a podcast. I'll put the link in the description. But we got podcasts. I haven't really been on Clubhouse since I started. I thought I was gonna really be on Clubhouse, but not. So, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna now that I have the microphone and I have like where I can actually come in here and put Clubhouse on and get in one of those small groups where they like tag you to speak. I'll be able to be like, yeah, hey, my name is Marquita Hutchinson. I blah 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 blah, and I'll be ready. But it happened to me one time, and I was like, no, 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 no. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. No, it was like the first. It was like the first or second day I was on Clubhouse. I was like, da 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 da. And I only after that I only started visiting big Clubhouse groups where I know they're not going to even notice me. Um, but but yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna get on my Clubhouse. I have a lot going on, you guys. SoundCloud. I used to record songs on SoundCloud a long time ago, and I'm gonna start recording again because people do like watch, like listen to my stuff from way back in the day, my covers. So I'm gonna start doing more covers, very short covers. Um, and I'm probably gonna set up my phone for like so they could be on TikTok too. But yeah, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Um, have a beautiful day, okay? And in stream. I still have this cough drop in my mouth, respiratory drop in my mouth, by the way, like 15 minutes.